Emma Frost had the that laugh.
Who's your queen?
That laugh, it totally reminds me of Emma Frost White Queen X-Men arcade laugh. Okay, so we got that there. Let me actually type in Emma Frost. Emma Frost X-Men arcade laugh. X-Men arcade. Okay, listen. Listen to her laugh. It's just like Sindel's.
The White Queen welcomes you to die.
Do you hear that? Anywho. Little tidbit there. Okay, so reading his bio, reading his bio, he's the supreme commander of Outworld's army. Born to a proud military family, Shao was expected to become a soldier, but he was sickly. He was a sickly child. Through brilliant, eager, had an infirm body. I don't know. I'm assuming. Let's look up what infirm body means. Infirm. Physically weak. If your great grandmother can't get around, walk or wheelchair, might be described as infirm. Okay, so it's a very weak body. He was born with a weak body. So, years of toil made Shao Colossus. Okay, so his father, they keep mentioning his father. Even in the trailer, they mentioned his father. He's missed his son's physicians and designed an extreme program to build his son's strength and endurance. So this is my thing. I'm thinking, because I think Liu Kang might be a villain in Mortal Kombat 1. So they say that he has neutralized all of Earthrealm's threats throughout time. So all the enemies that he saw coming, he neutralized them. So maybe he made it to where Shao Kahn had a birth defect, maybe like an infirm body. And I'm thinking that his father is actually Onaga. I think his father is the Dragon King. And rather than Liu Kang just out and out killing baby Shao, he, because you wouldn't kill a baby, they didn't do anything. You'd make it infirm. You'd do something to stunt the growth or something. So I think he did that. I think he gave Hanzo Hasashi's powers to Kuai Liang. And it makes me wonder, who else knows what Liu Kang's had to do in order to neutralize threats, or, and maybe not to get Sub-Zero and Scorpion to fight. He makes them brothers, but he doesn't realize it's a Bihan Hanzo kind of deal. So he takes the powers from Hanzo, puts it into Kuai Liang, and goes, well, they're brothers now. They can't kill each other, and they can't make noob and all this other stuff. So I think that's what his mindset was, is he neutralized threats by either making them blood related, like Kitana and Mileena, or he gives them like birth defects, like General Shao. And he didn't foresee that Onaga, trained his son to be a badass, but he's quicker now. He might be smaller, but he's quicker. So this is just my theory on General Shao and Liu Kang being the bad guy. And it makes me wonder, where's Shinnok? There's proof that Shinnok could be born. What's going on with Shinnok? NetherRealm does have a presence in MK1, but who runs it? That's a good question. And also, this is what I'm hoping for too. I'm hoping for, let's look at Big Trouble. Okay. So we're looking at motivations for Mortal Kombat 1. We're going back to basics. So Van Damme is going to be a skin for Johnny Cage. As you know, Mortal Kombat originally was a game that was made for Jean-Claude Van Damme, but he turned it down because he didn't want to do like full motion video sequences and stuff. And a lot of actors have problems with their characters being killed on screen. I think Keanu Reeves had a problem. He doesn't want to be Kenshi because he doesn't want his character to get killed, which is understandable. So, but Van Damme ultimately did FMV for Street Fighter, the movie, the game. He's actually a skin for Johnny Cage, I believe the cameo only. But if we're going back to basics, we're going back to Van Damme, going back to 1, I think it would be awesome if NetherRealm Studios for Combat Pack 2 or Combat Pack 3 did a Big Trouble in Little China pack. You can have Jack Burton as a guest fighter. You could have Wang Chi as an assist. You could do a low pan Shang Tsung skin. You could do a Thunder Raiden skin. I mean, it's all there. It's all there. You could have James Hong do the voiceover for the Shang Tsung. Maybe have specific lines about looking for girls with green eyes. It would just be incredible if they brought back Big Trouble in Little China and paid like homage to it in Mortal Kombat 1, since we're going back to basics, going back to 1, going back to Van Damme. This would be perfect. So there you go. There's my theories on Liu Kang being the bad guy of Mortal Kombat 1, because he's had to do some atrocities to make certain things happen. Stripping people of powers, giving them birth defects. And Big Trouble in Little China DLC pack. I think that would be awesome. But there you go. We're going to end it here for the arcade, for the YouTube section. That was awesome. We knocked that out first try. I didn't have to like do all this stuff. I need to uptime that. I kind of like this. It's cool. Okay, so while we're here,